see how far that goes so far though. Should have an anti-bus. Heating off before I boil, cab light off. I'm hoping you can still see me. I've got as much light as I can on. It's possible. So, I quite like this style. So, my topic's going to be today, apart from I am absolutely roasting in this cab now. I don't want to open the window because then you won't be able to hear anything. It'll soon cool down. So, today's topic is RoadWorks. I know, great topic. Absolutely great topic. I'm sick to death of RoadWorks. I'm sick to death of the conditions of the roads in Manchester. Now, a lot of you do comment on that on my videos about the state of the roads where I drive. And yes, the roads are utter words I'm not supposed to say. I'm trying to avoid saying. But why are they so bad? Because there's enough roadworks going on that you'd think that they would be good. Well, it's because for some reason in the UK, I know I've got a few people in Germany that watch and one that's in Australia that watches. In Britain, what happens is they go, we're going to relay the A519 or whatever. Sorted. So they hold up traffic and cause congestion for months while they relay the road. The road is down for a week. Then British Telecom and dig it up. Then they fill it back in rather poorly. 2 days later, the electricity board comes because British Telecoms had drilled through a cable. And the cycle goes on. 2 days after that, United Utilities come because they've drilled through a water main. You end up with this road where it looks like someone's drawn it on an Etch-a-Sketch and it's been put together with Play-Doh. And then you end up with rubbish roads because the weight, every time it hits the bump, you're digging out the hole slightly. And I am sick to death of roadworks. Currently in Manchester, when I film this now, we've got Region Road up at the moment. It's been up now for nearly 6 months. Boy, does that cause carnage. And all they're doing is widening the road and changing the road layout. But they seem to employ 2 people to do it because nothing ever seems to get done. Whereas you've got these countries like China and America where when they say roadworks and they go workforce in road, unlike in our country where we have slow workforce in road and you see one bloke with a mini digger on the opposite carriageway protected by a barrier, but you want them to do 20 miles an hour on the motorway. In like Jeremy Clarkson did a piece on it, and I'll see if I can find the clip and edit it in.
To keep foreseeable disruptions to a minimum, most roadworks are done at night. And we're not talking about one man and a pick either. The team employed here borrowed its lights from Pink Floyd and was so enormous it could have thrown up a couple of pyramids before sunup.
Where roadworks in China, I'm sure it was China, it's like a Pink Floyd gig. It's hundreds of road workers and they get the job done quickly, efficiently and to quality. What did we get? 2 blokes, one supervising, one operating the mini digger. Then you get another 2 blokes, one operating the dump truck and the other one supervising the dump truck. Then you have one person supervising the supervisors, and then you have another manager managing the supervisor who's supervising the supervisors who's supervising the 2 operatives. And it goes on. So it looks like a massive workforce, but really there's only about 3 people working on it. America, all their electricity cables, etc., they run them under the path. don't have to keep digging the road up. But here, for some reason, we're obsessed with digging the road up. Like the bit I'm driving on now, you can see the tunnel of where they've dug it up to lay a water main or the electricity board. But the electricity runs along the sides of the roads anyway because you've got street lights. So why not run the mains there instead of under the middle of the road? Limit the amount of times it has to cross the road. And then you've got places like RoadWorks Green. Now, a few months back, we had a notice up at the depot, and it was RoadWorks Green resurfacing works. And we were thinking, yes, thank God they're gonna resurface it. Nope. They resurfaced the good side and left the opposite side on the way into town, still like a stage for the special rally. So we all have to slow down to go through there, which then means we're late getting into town. Because if we don't slow down going down there, we're doing a rally stage over it. And it ain't comfortable for us or the passengers. What I try to do late at night is I take both lanes, then slalom away through all the potholes. And granted, on me all night on the 203, I got the smoothest ride I've ever done down RoadWorks Green. I mean, it looked like I was pissed, but it was smooth. And even one of the passengers that wanted to get off, they didn't realise where they were because they hadn't done all the bumps. And that ain't a good thing for keeping them. You know, we're all getting damaged backs and everything else because the road conditions are poor. And like I said, we've got Regent Road up at the moment, and the question begs to differ. When Regent Road is finished, is it actually going to improve things? Short answer, no. Because by the time they've finished it, there'll be even more cars on the road. And when they finish it, they're going to go dig Hyde Road up so they can have Hyde Road widened at Greenwich Bridge. Which is going to cause utter carnage, especially as they are, as far as I'm aware, they are removing the bridge at Greenwich Bridge, the old railway bridge. They're removing it, which helps and stops the kids throwing stone toes. But that's going to be a big piece of engineering. It ain't going to be Top Gear with a bulldozer. And then you've got other works going on at the same time. Stockport, the bus station, is being dug up as we speak. And they've got loads of these new access roads going in. And no one knows what's going on apart from Stockport bus station. It's supposed to be like this underground thing that's going to go on. Which again, seeing the size of Stockport bus station, is going to cause carnage. And at the end of it, it won't be any better. Because it never is. Take Ashton bus station. At the moment, that is utter mayhem as they sort that out. I mean, it may be better. Stockport might be better. But there's a good chance they're not. And people go up in arms about, I pay my road tax, da da da. Unfortunately, road tax doesn't cover it. Your road tax covers how much crap is coming out the back of your car, bus, wagon, whatever, than people transportation unit or whatever you're driving. That all depends on what's coming out the back, and that's how it's worked out. Your road tax, or the taxes that pay to maintain the road, is in your council tax. And I wonder why I pay that sometimes, to be honest with you, because you can't empty a bin to save a life. And they can't maintain a road. What they do is they come out, get the little spray paints, mark a pothole in, and a bloke with a spade comes and whacks some stuff in it. 2 days later he's back whacking it again because it's all come out. As cars have dug it all off. But you look at other places, and people go, well, it's because we don't have the climate for, you know, laying tar and everything like that. Bull rubbish. There's other places that can do it just as well. It's just that we cheap out. Take Oxford Road, London Road, where all the bus stops are, the bus stands. You can take Parker Street bus station, which is Piccadilly bus station, Lever Street, and it goes on and on. All the bus stops are pitted. And what do you mean by pitted? Sunk. Where the bus tyres standardly stop, they've all sunk. So when you pull in, you go dunk on the curb because the road's open, because they've hired the curb. And then they come in, they fill it in cheaply and call that done. Now, in certain places, and most bus stop laybys, they make out of concrete. Why not make them out of concrete? Seriously, why not make concrete back boxes for us? Concrete is stronger, it doesn't sink. But yeah, that would cause carnage again for roadworks. I want one of them lovely smart motorways that isn't that smart. Another waste of time. I could go on forever, but this is another waste of time. For this, he's coming back from logistics, but I don't know that way back because I go through the traffic park. Yeah, smart motorways, now they want to stop the rollout of smart motorways because they're dangerous. Whoa! Flipping my niece could have told you that, she's 2. Nearly. If you break down on a smart motorway, you've got to hope that that gibbon behind the desk, person behind the desk, is watching the CCTV cameras closely enough that he spots you. Then you've got to hope that the idiots behind you, other drivers behind, see the big red X's that come up and get out of the lane. But if you stop dead in the lane, you've got to hope and pray to God that the car behind you, or the wagon, which in this case, this one is bullying me out of the way, fucking retard, seriously. Come round that roundabout so quick, slam transport. Anyway, yeah, you just got to hope that the wagon behind or whatever is able to get out of the way. And when they've got no hard shoulder, the hard shoulder was your safety point. That's gone, hasn't it? And yeah, I'm not one for smart motorways. I think personally I'm with most people. They're just a cash cow because the cameras are on all the time. And as soon as that speed limit goes up now, because they've got the red ring on it, they can enforce it. So it's just a cash cow. And as Double Deck Anton said, I'll link his video in a card about it, he had to go on a lesson because it changed and he's slowing down gradually because you want to avoid on a motorway trying to put your brake lights on. So to avoid that, he slowed down gradually and they got a fine for it. How's it fair? So you're trying to drive safely and economically and they're trying to penalise you for it and you just can't win. I mean, look at this now, we're going through Trafford Park now. All the Metrolink works. How many blokes work on it on a day? 3? Let's see, I bet I'm going to get cut up again here. Stupid lorry driving prick. Didn't give him the chance. No, he's closed all the roads in one go and went, oh, we'll do it all in one go. So when you see on a board, Moseley Road closed for 2 years. Moseley Road is the road I'm coming up to now, which is open again one way. Still shut though, coming the other way. And it's been shut coming the other way now for nearly 2 years. There's a year left, because Moseley Road was 3 years. They just like causing as much carnage as possible. And rather than completing sections and letting us drive on them sections, they don't. I mean, it'd be nice when all this is finished and we can all go back to normal route. No. But as far as like the 250 is concerned and that, we'll all be going, what's normal route? What was the route? Because none of us will remember because it's been 3 years, I think it is. So they might keep us on Westinghouse Road. But it's just ridiculous. And the one at the traffic centre is just as bad because they change that road layout every single day. You've got to be on your toes with that one. Let's have a look at this. They've been relaying this road over the last day. Well, last week. Well, let's have a look. It's an improvement. Unless you go over the train, over the tram tracks. That's meant to be a finished road, and that's but there's ships with less flipping rock than that road. Shocking. Oh, and then you got this pothole coming up here, which I've just avoided by going in the middle of the road. Which breaks your back from going in. Just for the love of God, councils, spend money on the roads. Fix them. Stop filling them in and fix them properly. Beggars believe. This is a joke. This is Sir Alex and Ferguson Way. Coming up Wharfside Way. The X50 used to serve that until they changed the road layout. That's always shut now. There's no reason why it needs to be shut. It's open on match days. Open it. Relieve the traffic. Get to White City roundabout. The fun and games, that one when it's rush hour. Because you can't get around it because all the traffic's queuing across the front of me now to get down Regent Road. And yeah, I know it's a rant video, but you know, this is what it's like in Manchester. And you go to other places and the roads are nice, and then you come here and you're like, what is going on? You know, and how bad is it that when people comment in the videos, your roads are crap? We know. Manchester City Council for you, and Tameside and all the others. Because Tameside Council for their road laying is just as bad. Rather than going for the quality quote, they go for, you'll have the quality quote, say £100,000 to do your bit of road. And I'm going, can we get it any cheaper? Comparedtheroad.com. Oh look, we got a quote here for £2.50. We'll have that. That's what they do. Must be. And then unfortunately you get health and safety, which is why you have to have the supervisor watching the driver and the supervisor watching the supervisor. Makes me laugh when they stand there in the middle of a building site, man. There's nothing that can fall on their head. They've got to wear a hard hat. Take it off. Wear your hard hat, it's PPE. What? I'm working on a road. Nothing can fall on my head. worst that's going to happen is I'm going to trip over and smash my face on the ground. Yeah, that is not going to help. Now you look at a building site, especially at night, it looks like a music festival with all the flashing lights going on. Just to mark out all the vehicles. Going down the road going, yeah! It's fucking ridiculous. Then you get the one man and his shovel. One man and his shovel went to mow, went to dig a hole. One man and his shovel. And it's just like tonight at the traffic centre, you had two blokes going round, fully high vised up, right? Hard at, taking photos of all the road signs. At what point, health and safety, is anything going to fall on his head? Maybe a bit of bird poo? You know. Just ridiculous. This is... All these lanes are closed for no reason, because they're not working on them. And then, you have cycle lanes. All for a cycle lane and parking and all that at the side of the road. It makes the businesses, right? But why make it so, you make the road so narrow and then you put a cycle lane in and then two buses can't pass each other because you made the road so narrow. That's not easy congestion, that's causing congestion. Yeah, mate, it's 50 miles an hour on this road. You've just been overtaken by a bus. It's like all the grids as well. Why do they insist on putting them where the wheels go? So then after a while you end up with a big sinkhole where the grid was. Or no grid at all, in some cases. I just don't get it. Anyway, I'm nearly back at my depot. Wow, that's going to be a big building. I'm nearly back at my depot. So, as always, please like, comment and subscribe. Share your views down below on it. I may start a forum up at some point for everything, so we can all share our views properly. I'm sorry for the idea, but it's a lot of work. Yes, as always, obviously like, comment, subscribe. You can now find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Mancbuses, Patreon/Mancbuses, as well as Reddit. I must add, if you are going to be on Facebook, but if you're not personally at me, please like the page and you can get hold of me that way. Please do not add me as a friend. No more people will be added. I'm sick to death of it. Oh look, Hardwick Green. This is the side that relayed twice. Start the Facebook page so you can interact with me there. I've also got my Instagram now at Mancbuses, and you can get me on Twitter, although I'm not really on there, but with the hashtag, with the username @TheJMR. Which is the old one, and if you go any slower you're going to get done for curb crawling round that roundabout, my good man. So yeah, you can find us now on all that. Please feel free to share my content. I really want to get out there now, so please do share it on Facebook and all the other means. Just share it, share the arse out of it, and we'll see where we can go from there. I do know at the time I recorded this we're at 6,500 subscribers. I am going to be doing the video, although this won't go out until April. Anyway, so yeah, we have reached it on, let me turn this ticket now, the 19th of the 2nd, we did reach 6,500. There's Joe going on. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, we'll see you out on the road. If you want a lanyard, just ask. See you down. Hi.
Okay, right up 7 bay, please.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, you.
Yes, mate.
Right at 7. So did we just play with them? Yes. So see you out on the road. Spot lanyard. All sorts of something out. Thinking of making it so you donate £1 via the live streaming link down below and you can have one. Just because obviously I've got to make some money back on it. Yeah. Right of 7. Right of 7. Left foot right, so it's this side. Oh, and the last one in. Better take a swing at it. Not close enough. Nowhere near close enough. Post here. Now watch the mirror on the back of this bus because I don't want to have to fill in an accident form. That's why I decided the mirror won't look better through the back of the bus. There we go. Incidentally, that's why they stick out, so they curve round the back of the bus in front if you park perfectly.